Hi, this is Audrey, and my presentation is on the philosophy of libertarianism. So, what is libertarianism? It's the philosophical view that each individual has the right to live however they wish as long as it does not impose on another individual's aforementioned right. An example of this is, I'm just going to go on a limb here and guess these people are here. If Jenny O wanted to sit in her house and do crack cocaine all day, is it going to affect other people? Not really, so libertarians believe that you should be able to do that. Or let's say Irene, if you participate in sodomy, is it going to affect other people? No, so then it does not violate the rights of other people, which means you should be able to do it. So very much like this, the libertarian view is that you should be able to do whatever you want as long as it does not affect the rights of other people. A central theme to libertarianism is self-ownership, and it is where each individual has free will to choose the course of their life. So this means that they're not controlled by determinism, and that each individual controls their own life, their own actions, and ultimately their own path. And humans' choices are indirectly affected by their environment, but ultimately it is the individual's choice that determines their life. So within libertarianism, there are two parts. There's right and there's left. So the left part is the kind of more crazy, extreme part where it kind of dwells into anarchism because they believe that there should be a near total freedom from government. They also believe that there should be access to natural resources, that the resources of the world should be available to anyone. And an example of an early libertarian is the Benjamin R. Tucker, who is a modern anarchist. Then there's the right side of libertarianism, where they believe in a more conservative view, and that's what you'll find kind of more today in politics. And they believe in free market economics, which is basically where the government does not control the economy like a communist nation or anything. It's where the supply and demand of the people will control the economy. They also believe in personal rights, such as John Locke's life, liberty, and property. And they are against income redistribution, which is basically taxation. So they don't believe that you should be forced to pay money to give to other people. And that in effect is a sort of partial slavery because you're having to give some of your work to other people forcibly. So modern libertarianism has its origins in the beginnings of America. So this is when the colonies split off from Great Britain, and they came from a monarchy, and now basically they have more freedom, and they wanted to have the freedom to do what they wanted to do without having that overpowering rule over them all the time. So they believed in like more conservative belief of individual rights, such as life, liberty, property, or the modern day pursuit of happiness. So you will find this inside the Declaration of Independence, which is an example of a libertarian document. So the libertarian view on government is that there should be as little government as necessary for the maximization of individual liberties, and that the government should not interfere in personal, social, or religious affairs. Like I stated earlier in the video, they should not be able to make laws that are a personal, social, or religious choice, such as one that goes against morals, such as gay marriage, sodomy. Those things aren't hurting other people if you choose to do that. It's against a moral, or what they think is like wrong as a society. So libertarians believe that they should not be able to make laws based on morals or values or your own beliefs, and that is the choice of each individual to determine what they think is right and act on those opinions. So lastly, here is a chart of political libertarianism, which is the libertarian view that you'll find today in politics. On the left side, you can see there's the Democratic views. On the right side, there's the Republican views. And then the libertarian view, you'll see, is somewhere in the middle. And libertarians tend to agree more with the Democratic side of the personal freedom and like making your own choices. And on the Republican view of economic freedom, where it's like where you're not paying as much taxes for like minorities, and there's like the free market economy, like I stated earlier. They also believe in the separation of church and state. Like I said, the morals and laws are just completely different. They should not be connected in any way, because a law should be determined by the government for your own protection, such as the robust national defense, and then the church, which would be your own moral views, should be up to each independent person. Giving generously to help those in need. So they do believe in helping others, for the welfare of other people, but it should be something that is voluntary and not something that's forced upon, such as taxation for like public works or welfare. And also the tolerance of other people's choices, such as the not infringing on other people's rights, not restricting other people and disrespecting the choices they make because it's really not affecting anyone else. And another aspect would be the individual right to keep and bear arms, which is, like I said, in the early documents of America, where they believe that they should be able to have these certain rights because they're not affecting other people. So basically, that is what libertarianism is. Here's my bibliography, and thank you for listening.